Hey guys, welcome to the video. And in this video we're just taking a look at another Confederate regiment I've painted up. And this regiment is the 33rd Virginia. So I'll just talk a bit quickly about the miniatures and then we'll kind of move on to a bit of stuff about them. So these miniatures are from the Perry's American Civil War range, the plastic kits. This is just from the standard box set you can get. This is a bit of a generic infantry box set. You can use it for Confederates or you can use it for the Union. So I bought this box set and obviously painted them up as Confederates. Quite a useful box set if anyone's interested, because you can get skirmishing poses as well, so you haven't just got your line infantry, you can have people firing and stuff. So that's why I picked up the box set originally, so I could get some skirmishes for my force. So yeah, this, like I said, this is from the plastic kit. The flags are from Flags of War and the bases are from Charlie Foxtrot. Also there's the metal command in this unit as well from the Perrys, from their pack. So the drummer, the two flags, flag bearers should I say, and the officer. So just adds a bit of spice to it and makes them a bit stand out from the standard kits, which is really nice. So yeah, that's about the miniatures. I'll just talk a bit about the 33rd. So like I said, the 33rd Virginia, they're an infantry regiment. They were raised early 1861 and served throughout the war. They supposedly were originally made up of 10 companies, and if that be the case, you'd assume they had about 1,000 men. Notable battles I put down: that was First Bull Run, also known as First Manassas, Chancellorsville, Antietam, Fredericksburg, and Gettysburg. Again, lots of other battles, but I just pointed out the kind of big ones. They served in Jackson's Valley campaign. Again, with the rest of the brigade. Obviously, they're being part of a brigade, they stayed together, but they served in the Valley campaign. They obviously moved then to the Army of Northern Virginia, up to the Spotsylvania Courthouse, and eventually moved to Jubal Early Shenandoah Valley operations, where they finished the war. I think they served back round into the Appomattox campaign as well. They surrendered at the end of the war with only one officer and 18 men, and obviously disbanded at the end of the war in 1865. So yeah, I kind of haven't made it in the last few videos, but there's just if you have a look at kind of how many people were left at the end of the war from these units, yeah, that you can see kind of that attrition. Obviously, supposedly 10 companies, you're at least 1,000 men. And what the Confederates did during the war as well, they'd actually top up regiments, they'd reinforce regiments, so you would get these numbers bolstered back up, whereas the Union tended to let a regiment completely dwindle out and then they'll just raise another one, whereas the Confederates would just reinforce their regiments, which in a good way it meant you're putting fresh green troops into an experienced regiments with veteran soldiers, and I guess it helps your soldiers perform better when they're being trained by veterans kind of on the field sort of thing. So yeah, enough rambling anyway. That was a bit about the unit. I hope people found it interesting and hope it was useful. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, keep an eye out for any videos to do in the future. Cheers guys.